Hey everyone, Eric here from Music Gear Network. Winter NAMM 2020 is just around the corner, literally just over a couple weeks away. In this video today, I'm going to be sharing with you some tips and some products to make your first NAMM a much more enjoyable experience. Let's have a look. Alright, so before we get started, this video is the first video on the channel here for the year 2020. That alone sounds very, very weird. I'm sure we'll get used to that. This year, I'm going to be doing something completely different. The past couple NAMM conventions where I've attended, I did not bring a guitar, for the sole reason that I didn't want to check my favorite guitar with the baggage handlers and have it either broken in 17 pieces when I arrived or not even have the guitar arrive at all. This year, having the stowaway travel guitar from Stuart Guitar Company, it's going to be in my overhead bin, and it's going to be with me each and every night in my hotel room in Anaheim, California. And for those of you looking to grab one of these stowaways to bring with you to NAMM, go to stuartguitars.com. And thanks to Jim over at Stuart Guitar Company, we've still extended our coupon code. You can save $100. When you check out, use coupon code MUSICGEAR100 to save $100 off this baby right here. As we mentioned, NAMM is a little earlier this year, January 16th to the 19th. If you are a first-time NAMMer, we've got some incredible survival tips and products just for you. Most first-time NAMM attendees don't realize is the amount of miles you're going to put on your body and your feet, so you want to make sure you dress comfortably. Last year was Junior's very first NAMM, and he was in bed on day one before the sun went down. Just a couple major tips: staying hydrated and having snacks throughout the day are crucial. When this short video is over, I would like to direct your attention to the Amazon links, which we have in the description and also pinned in the comments below. They are Amazon affiliate links, which we do get a tiny commission for. No extra cost to you, and it does help support our YouTube channel. But we've got some incredible products, from high-tech backpacks to chargers to GoPros to nutrition, hygiene, sanitation. You're going to see things like this, which is going to be your best friend, hand sanitizer. I cannot stress how important hand sanitizer is at NAMM. All those good things, so please check out those links. And again, there's zero extra cost to you to purchase these things, and it does give us a small commission, trying to be 100% transparent with you, and it does help support our channel. So thank you very much. Check out those links. Okay, just a few tips here for the first-time NAMMers. Number one, even on the slowest of days, NAMM is a complete zoo. So you want to be mindful of the traffic flow that's coming to and from. You're going to be meeting some of your friends probably from various parts of the world, because it's a great place to meet up and, take in all the sights and sounds, and lots of sounds, lots of sights. But be mindful of the traffic flow. If you see one of your friends, try to duck out of the way and, take some photos and hugs and all that kind of cool stuff, but do it out of the way to let the traffic continue to flow. Just be mindful of that, and it makes it a great, positive, contagious experience for everybody. Tip number two. Winter NAMM is one of the coolest places on the planet to meet some of your favorite musical artists. But also, just like we talked about being mindful of the traffic flow just a moment ago, also be mindful of these artists' schedules. Oftentimes, they're appearing the entire week into the weekend, doing demos and autograph signings and combinations of both at various booths throughout NAMM for the companies that they endorse. And a lot of times they have to be from point A to point B in a very quick fashion. So be mindful of their travel. You can, if you see them passing in front of you in the hallways, feel free to politely ask for a photo, a fist bump. Don't ask for a handshake, because a lot of people, including myself, won't be shaking a lot of hands just because this. Did I say this enough? You need this. You don't want to spread diseases and sickness and that kind of stuff like that. Anyways, be mindful of their schedules. What I do recommend is get the NAMM app. It's a free application for your phone, and I'm going to probably be talking about that several times in this video. Take note of when your favorite artists are where, and attend their seminars, attend their demonstrations. Oftentimes there's autograph signings. That is the time where you can get in there and partake in the events, get an autograph and or a photo or combination of the above. Just common sense. Be mindful of their schedules. Tip number 3, plan an itinerary. Very, very important to plan on what you want to see, where you want to be, at what times. If there's certain artists that you'd like to see, certain demos, certain seminars you want to see, it's very, very important to plan an itinerary. It just sounds like it's very easy just to show up and go. It's not. Plan an itinerary and you'll get the best experience out of NAMM. Again, get the free NAMM app for your smart device. Tip number 4, you cannot see it all. The sooner you tell yourself you're not going to see it all, the better you're going to be. There's just too much to cover. Even if you were there for a week and you had a golf cart to ride around in, you probably still would not see it all. Make a plan beforehand what you want to see. If you have some bonus time on top of all that, then that's awesome. That's icing on the cake. But at least make a note of what you want to see, where you want to see, the booth numbers, map it out, and again, use the app. I get no commission for talking about this app for your phone, but trust me, it will save your life. There are hard copy maps if you're old school, somewhat like me. I remember folding out a map a few times, still getting lost, but plan an itinerary and it'll make your experience much better. Tip number 5, or wherever we are. Be mindful when trying out instruments. You're not the only one playing a guitar or a bass or a drum kit or whatever the case may be. Be mindful of the volume level. NAMM is a loud environment as it is. Just the speaking dialogue amplified by thousands of people. By the time you walk out of the venue, you're going to realize how much sound pressure was on your ears. Be mindful of that. No one wants to hear Stairway to Heaven or Highway to Hell or some kind of caprice arpeggio on an 8-string guitar on a stack turned to 10, because there are such things as NAMM police, and not only is it not cool to be loud and trying to be the one to be heard, these exhibitors can face penalties from the NAMM organization for having volume levels above acceptable levels. So just use common sense. Tip number 6. Also, take note of the many events that happen after hours, many times in the courtyards and the pavilions and all kinds of things outside of the convention center. Many of these are free, from jams to all-star jams to really cool performances. And on top of that, be aware what's happening in the surrounding cities. There's always fantastic events that have been planned for a year in advance with superstar groups and all kinds of great performances that a lot of times you just might not get to see in your city. So check local schedules and things like that. Don't miss out on these events. Many of them are free in the local area. And then, of course, throughout the cities and clubs and venues and things like that, obviously, we can't control what prices are. Just be aware of what's happening out there. Lots of cool stuff to see. I think that's it for the tips. We want to direct you down to the affiliate links that we have in the description down below, also pinned in the comments. I think we have a pretty cool list of things here as well for you to get you started to make your first NAMM an enjoyable one for sure. We hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. It lets us know you appreciate it. And if you're new here, you haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on all post notifications, and I give you my guarantee I will work just as hard to keep you as a subscriber as I did to get you. Watch for some really cool, exciting posts on social media with our hashtags MGN NAMM 2020. Eric Jr. and I will be on the floor with some exciting coverage to bring your way. Also, speaking of Eric Jr. and I, if you happen to see us on the floor or traveling throughout NAMM, please feel free to come up and say hi. We'd love to put a face to the name, and we look forward to seeing you there, and we look forward to bringing you some great coverage from Winter NAMM 2020 in Anaheim, California. Watch for live broadcasts and all kinds of cool stuff. Again, check out those links down below. We think some of the things we put together for you will be of great value. We'll see you soon, and until next time, cheers.